Full takeoff, startup, landing, whole thing. Cruise altitude will be 3,700 feet. Let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to turn on our battery and alternator. We're going to turn on our fuel switch pump. We're going to turn on our beacon lights and our landing lights, because you always keep your landing lights on within 2 miles or under 10,000 feet of an airport. Start our pitot heat on, because it is quite cold outside. Alright, so now we're going to full mixture until that needle rests. Alright, now we're going to hide our yoke. Alright, let's go to our magneto here. Let's turn that to start. Slowly bring up our mixture. There we go. Our throttle up a little bit so we can keep that engine running. Alright. He doesn't count. So we're going to start taxiing. Yep, watch out. Missed. Alright, so we're going to start taxiing. Max taxi speed is 15 knots, so we're going to stay under that. It's rather windy, too. You can see that rain coming in at an angle. A little bit there. But our flight plan is 05C to Gary Airport. So, hope y'all enjoy the flight. I'll probably put music behind all this so it's not just emptiness and propeller noise. Alright, I'm gonna give myself a little... this runway's pretty long, so I'll just take off from the halfway point. I don't really need that much runway here. I can take off within a few hundred feet. Still got 1,000 feet going that way, so let's take off from here. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, let's do our system. Elevator, ailerons, rudder. Should be all good. Throttle, huge parking brake. Oh my gosh, that wind's starting to kick. I'm doing full left rudder right now, and I'm still sideways. Go. Keep going. Just try and stay on that center line. Oh my gosh. Get this thing in the air before we crash. Alright, here we go. We're going to set our trim so we don't hit any of these trees, because these trees tend to be invisible when you're trying to climb. So, alright. Make sure we stay above 70 knots though. Bring our pitch down a little bit. See those trees popping up on the bottom? Those are not fun. Those only show up when you're gonna crash. You really only see them when they're up close. There's our wing. Wow. There's our other wing. Wow. Look, my tail number is also my YouTube username. Alright. Let's start. Let's get to our cruise. We're at 2,000 feet. Well, 1,700, about to be at 2,000. Let's start our turn. Sure, we don't want to bank more than 30 degrees. Turn around. And I should have chosen a plane with a Garmin, but I have this map over here that'll help me. It's pretty much like a Garmin, just different. It's a map. Alright, let's get back to our level state. There we go. Okay. Let's zoom in on my map here so I know if we're on our flight or not. Alright. Coming up on 3,000 here. 2,500, 2,600. Just increase our climb a little bit. Just turn a little bit. Just keep our climb up there. Keep that throttle up. We do not want to climb that high though. We were going at a steep attitude there for a second. Right above the runway right now that we just took off from. Alright, what's our altitude? Oof, we dropped a lot of altitude. We just got back up to 2,000. We must have dropped during that turn. Oh, whoa. Okay, what was that? Okay, I'm gonna try and get above these clouds here. Oof, yeah, that's not a fun noise. Alright, let's get up here. I'm starting to see light, so that's good. This must be a little bit low altitude clouds, showing that there's fog on the ground. So, let's try and get up here. Yep, stop yelling at me, I know. Alright, let's get back on our flight line. It's about like a 10-minute flight, plus our giant turnaround time, trying to figure out where we are. Alright, you know what? We're at 2,500. We're gonna keep climbing. Oh, okay. Alright, and we are on our flight line. Yippee. Alright, let's keep climbing though. Once I'm up here, I'm gonna set my trim. Keep us level for a few minutes, and then we're gonna start turning. Turn another time, different leg, then we'll be on our landing. There's no way, okay. We are like not climbing at all. We have to go like almost full stall to climb this thing. Above the clouds. Let's reach our 3,700 foot mark. Please. Full throttle. I'm gonna keep it level so we can pick up a little bit of speed here. So we don't stall every time we want to go up another 100 feet. There we go. Back at 90 knots. That's more like 80. Alright, we are above the rain. That's good. The clouds look like a whole nother world. It's like the moon atmosphere. It's crazy looking. Oh yeah. That looks like solid ground, but no, that's just rain. Lots of rain. Alright, let's keep going. We're almost at... change my cruise altitude to about 3,200 because I want to keep this altitude right here. Still increasing in altitude a little bit. There we go, perfect trim. There we go. Alright, we're coming up on one of our turns here for our next leg of our adventure. Yay! Which means we're getting close to the airport. Which means we're not going to see much of this for a while. So, let's start our turn. I'm going to zoom out on my map here, see how close. Oh, we're still on our first leg. We're going to turn onto our next leg. Then that leg's pretty short. And we're going to turn onto another leg, which is like a mile. And then our final landing leg, which is our final leg. So let's start our turn. turn, and that probably makes it like 1.3. Alright, I can see we're pretty high up here. Start our downward trim because we're coming up on the airport. Alright, we're done with this leg, turning onto the next leg. Got like a 20-degree turn here. There's the end of that leg. There's the end of that leg. Those were really fast. Alright, we're gonna start dropping our altitude here. So try and zoom in here. There we go. Snap back on this leg. We need to start decreasing our altitude pretty fast. Say about 1,000 feet per minute. That's good. We'll start our landing procedure. Flaps. Percent throttle. There's no moving gear on this plane, so that's something we don't have to mess with. So we'll start dropping. See how close we are. Still a bit of ways out, but it would be good to get our cruising altitude down a little bit so we don't have to dive straight down when we're headed up on our airport. Fell a little bit off our flight line during that dive. Our descent. Let's keep it going. There we go. Back on our line. Dropping altitude still. It's good. It's good. We got our full flaps. Because we got quite the headwind here. So we'll slow down a little bit. It's going to give us. Might have to do a go around. We're coming up pretty fast, and we're still a bit high, so we might do a go around. Yep, there's our airport right under us. We're initiating a go around. Because, yep, that right there, that's our airport right there. See it? Lights right there. Yep, we missed it. Going around. Alright, let's get our trim back to keeping us alive instead of in a steep dive. Hey, that rhymes. Alright, hey, we could have landed, but I don't want to take the chance. All the positioning lights are white, so it would have been a rough landing. So, we're gonna do our go around. Keep an eye on our altitude. We don't want to drop too fast. Let's get down to 1,000. Get ready for our approach on this runway. I think we might land on the other airport, or the other runway, because this runway is an airliner runway, so turn a little bit. We're gonna land on the other runway that's parallel to us right now. Right. Let's keep going. Let's drop. Let's get our trim here to get us to go down. There we go. Alright, our throttle's down to 50%. Gonna wait till we're at 1,000 feet. I feel safer at 2,000 feet. The ground looks pretty close, so we're gonna start our turnaround right when we hit Lake Michigan. And our altitude right now, or 1,900. Alright, we're gonna. Alright, let's start our turn. Want to get a quick turn without dropping too much altitude. I think I'm gonna go to 1,500 feet after our turnaround here. We don't wanna climb. We wanna stay at the same altitude gonna reduce our throttle a little bit because we're getting hit by a mass amount of headwind right now. So that should keep us afloat and going slow. We do not want that to happen. No. No, tripod. No falling. Not fair. Let's go down here. Let's reduce our throttle 20%. Hopefully my tripod stays alive along with us and the plane. Coming in a little hot here, but should be good. Missed the strike line. We're doing another go around. Gonna stay at 1,000 feet though. Like right at exactly 1,000 feet. We didn't descend fast enough. Let's do a go around again. Y'all gotta understand, flying in these conditions is difficult. That's why you have to get a whole other segment of your pilot's license for this. Once we're a decent distance away from the airport, we're gonna do another turnaround. I'm gonna get our trim so I don't have to keep constant yoke pressure. There we go. We're not decreasing altitude, we're not gaining altitude, so that's good. Start our turn. It's a whole 20-minute video. Okay, seems like we're dropping speed. Increase our throttle a little bit. That was not a fun sound to hear while trying to attempt a landing. Okay, let's get back on our line here. Now we're getting tailwind. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we need to reduce our throttles to like 10%. And then we're gonna come out here because we got a little bit of crosswind too coming from our back right. There's our strike zone. Start turning. Try to
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And butter. Okay. Let's cut across this runway. And we're gonna take our taxiway. Shut down the plane. There's our taxiway right here. Just follow the yellow brick road. I just did a drift in a plane. That was a nice 20-minute flight. So let's go in. Let's get our plane shut down. Still thinking about music in the background. Who put the light in the middle of the taxiway? Pranksters. Alright. Park over there next to that green building over there. Oh, that flight wasn't that bad. We only had to go around 3 times. 2-3 times for a go around. And I'm just saying that landing. Perfecto. Alright, let's go park. Gonna increase our speed a little bit just to keep this video shorter than it needs to. Yeah, we're gonna park next to this 172 Skyhawk over here. Parking brake set. There we are. Oh. Okay, had a little bit of throttle issues there for a second. Alright, let's turn off our lights. Turn magnet off, and there's our flight time.